Hello, this is Dr. Castleberry once again coming to talk to us about the upcoming Oklahoma Speech, Theater, and Communication Association OSTCA held at Rogers State University, RSU, in Claremore, Oklahoma on Saturday, November 2nd, 2019. Folks, we have an exciting amount of MACU representation from our Comedy and Ethics program on slate for this mini conference. And the purpose of a couple of these videos here is to talk to us and talk us up, right? And give us the motivational speech to get us thinking clearly and focused in a positive way about what's coming up in the schedule. All right, and so this final video is the beginning of a conversation about the public relations competition or PR competition that takes place. So every year at OSTCA there is a PR competition. It is scheduled in different ways with different manners in which it's executed from year to year. I think many years ago when an enormous number of schools came and participated, they were divvying up the competition between schools. The more common practice in recent years, and this year should be no exception, is that students are kind of put in the hat, so to speak, and stirred up, and you'll be randomly put into groups. Well, that's a really good thing. That's a really important aspect to the competition. And so what we have then is small groups, okay? You're working in small groups with other college students to put together a little formal proposal. You have several hours to work on this, to do this. Again, you're given or assigned a task at the start of the competition, and I believe it starts at 9 a.m. And then you go for about 2 hours of preparation. You're introduced with the topic. You then have some breakout time. And what you do immediately is, just like our organizational communication class, you assign group responsibilities, okay, or individual responsibilities. You have a breakout session. How are we going to tackle this problem? What are we going to say about it? What needs written? What needs visualized, and so on. And I've already shared the focus of this year, and so double check that email from me. I think we're representing a local museum this time, and representatives of that organization will be there. They're part of that kind of evaluating panel ultimately. And so you go off in individual groups, you have your roles, and you simply tackle that role. All right, whatever it is, whatever's assigned to you, whatever you agree to, and don't be afraid to speak out and try to go with something that's in your wheelhouse, if that makes sense, and do it and just have fun with it. And don't be afraid to ask your fellow group partners questions if you have concerns, or there will be the evaluator, not the evaluator, but the mass communication division chair will be there. Ask questions. This is a helpful space, but the clock's ticking, right, in a good way. And you put together the presentations, and then you have a kind of a group panel ultimately, where you talk about the ideas that you came up with in a kind of formal setting, right? You sort of stand and each go down the line and deliver a little bit about what you've been doing, what you considered, and then the panel will evaluate those, and they'll decide a winner. And then the winner is announced at the luncheon, all right? The OSTCA luncheon. So please pre-register for the conference. I think there's a box you click where you say pay it on site or pay on ground or something like that, because MACU, we're working toward taking care of that opportunity. We have a special scholarship opportunity to help offset some of these primary costs for us. But if you're participating in the PR competition, you do need to be there in a timely manner. You can't show up at 10:30 or 11 and participate in this thing. You gotta get on the road, or come out the night before. There is a mixer. There is a kind of orientation time the evening before. This is not required. Registration, I believe, is Saturday morning, somewhat early in that 7 to 8 a.m. window. When it says 7 a.m., if it's held at a more responsible location, I'm sure they'll actually be there at 7 a.m. But you're not going to be late showing up at 7:30. That's probably a good time to maybe plan for, to zero in. Claremore is right off the interstate, right? I-44. Okay, so if you're heading up toward Tulsa, let's say from Oklahoma City area, in general, you would just breeze past Tulsa and then hit it. You know, it's a small town, relatively speaking, and we'll meet up. We'll meet up there. You know, travel is so much easier than it used to be, easier than ever. GPS has just really kind of solved this thing for us. It's no longer an excuse like, I don't know if I can make it, I don't know where I'm going. We all have smartphones. If we didn't have smartphones, you wouldn't be, you know, online students or excelling, you know, in online education. So we've already problem solved here. I hope to have a video report or two from others talking about their experiences in PR competition, but those are some ways you can think about preparing. Go find your resources. What are the best PR books that you've tackled in this class? What are some terms or some strategies, some methods that you can go refresh on? It's like we're just priming that information in our minds to get ready. Okay, I'm thinking about integrated marketing and public relations, that elective. Use the same book in there that one of the 3 books we use in PR advertising and brand management. All right, the integrated marketing communication. Go back through that book. Go through your ethnography, strategic interviewing book. I'm trying to think of the biggies. Spreadable media. Oh, ads, fads, and consumer culture. Oh, that's one of the favorite books from students that we use. Arthur Asa Berger. And there may be a method or two or some information in there. So track that down. Just start to refresh a little bit and kind of get mentally ready for this. Let's go have a great experience together. Let's represent MACU. More importantly, let's build our collegial spirit and attitude, our cohort in the Comm Media and Ethics program, our Comm Squad. Look forward to that. Look forward to communicating more information with you all in the weeks to come. We're in countdown mode here, so let's make it happen. Let's move things off our schedule. Let's not create excuses. Let's make this a reality, because it's going to be a really positive experience for us. All right, looking forward to that. Looking forward to spending time with you all, and shoot me your questions, right, if you have them. Thank you.